what that it could be based on this conversation, the 3 posts to get leads on Facebook, right? So it's like, post 1, post 2, post 3, or it could be the 10 steps to XYZ, or 5, So it's a checklist lead magnet that Capsho will actually create. Now, for people who don't want to use Capsho or even AI, and they just want to try out these posts without even creating lead magnet, you can do that. You just post it, and then after the fact, you will have to create it because you want to fulfill your promise. But essentially, it's centered on the fact that you have a resource that is going to be valuable for the audience, the right audience that's following you, and for the right pain point that they have, right? And so when we get into the posts, there's 3 posts, and the whole purpose of them is for people to literally raise their hands. I shouldn't say literally, digitally raise their hands and say me. So the first post is it's a really quick, it's one of those big white text on the purple background posts that we all see on Facebook, incredibly scroll stopping, right? Like you just can't help but want to read, this short sentence. And all it will say is, currently working on a checklist that XYZ, so insert, the like pain point solution, who's interested or who wants it, right? And you can see the way that's positioned is for people to say me. So if you have the right audience, you've hit the right pain point, you will have a lot of people in the comments saying me. And what you want to do then for all of those people who are commenting is you want to then go, great, I'm going to send it to you, check your DMs. And that is when you actually start to convert that audience into leads, because they've given you permission to now actually have that conversation with them. That's a trigger point, right? So you will have a conversation with them. You'll give them the lead magnet. And I say you can actually build your email list off the back of this, because you could actually put the lead magnet behind a quote unquote paywall as well, if you wanted to, but you don't have to. You can also just send them the lead magnet through the DMs. But that gives you an excuse to then start uncovering needs. Like, hey, I'd love to know what made you want this resource? Like, what are you struggling with right now? Like having that conversation that then could lead to an invitation to whatever your funnel is, whether that's a webinar, whether that's a challenge, whether it's just a sales conversation. So that's the first post. Incredibly, incredibly effective for people who have that immediate, they read it, they're like, yes, that's me. And they're an action taker, right? So that's the first Say Me post. Any questions on that one, John?
I don't think so. I think that I like how you lead with value. I'll have a comment. I like how you lead with value, because I don't need another thing that doesn't answer a problem. But yeah, like to your point, if you can nail something that's going to help me out and you can give it to me for free, like that excites me. So yeah, sure. Send me that thing. I'd love to see that thing.
Right. Yeah.
I understand why that's such a good lead magnet.
Yeah.